Hola, mis amigos, bienvenidos a la referencia de la película, aka
The movie
movie
reference.
reference. This is episode 53. I'm Mark. I love movies, and this is Britt. She likes movies. No, I'm kidding.
What the heck is this,
I'm
bruh?
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't want to start a beef already, but some of you might be like, episode 53. I just found your YouTube page. I know. We actually been doing this for over a year. Started back August 2021, doing audio only. We got 52 episodes already loaded up for you guys to go on our Apple, on Spotify. You can go through Anchor to find out where else we are. And we're also on YouTube. You get to see our faces. So, and we're still going to offer audio only, but you also get to see us. Hopefully you guys got to peep out our new
I think they want
logo.
video.
Uh-huh.
They want video.
They want video. Yeah. That new logo is Suave,
Chef's kiss.
Chef's Kiss. And I'm humbly accept that I created it. And Brittany can humbly
Say that I did nothing.
No, you could say that you corrected and recorrected because I think I sent like 4 or 5 different versions of the logo. But we're here, the movie reference.
Hell yeah.
So glad to be back. We took a few weeks off, pretty much a month at this point.
Yeah.
Took a little bit longer. Sorry, things came up. You know, life. That's how it is.
Somebody had a baby.
Someone had a baby. I am proud to say that I am now a father and super happy, super ecstatic, and he's beautiful. That's all I can say.
But that's what I thought. Like, if we didn't meet up this weekend, I was like, yeah,
This is
it's over. It's
Yep.
just like I said what happened.
No,
No,
because
no.
my wife, she asked me last weekend, "You gonna record?" No, I'm gonna let Brittany have one more week. I'm gonna let her think that she has control.
For me, I thought it was for you guys.
I'm gonna let her think she has.
I'm gonna let her have one more week.
She better not ask for any vacation time. It's over now. Uh, Also, guys, be sure to follow us on Instagram at the movie reference. Look at all that. All this easy stuff. Just type in the movie reference, you'll be able to find us. What happened?
Can you hear anything?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, good.
It might be my fan. It rattles a little.
No, Nathan's pushing a bunch of buttons.
Oh, of course. This guy, I just heard, because
This is the only time he decides to do chores.
Exactly. No, I don't mind if I do.
Let me decide to vacuum today.
Yeah, let me vacuum. Let me bang some things together. All of a sudden, he comes through the vent inside the room. Hey, what you doing? Like.
What y'all doing?
So what you been up to?
Boy, a whole month. Probably not, like literally nothing. I've been working.
Yeah.
Still have a job.
Yeah.
And my God, I feel like nothing has happened.
Hey, sometimes that's okay. Sometimes you just go with the flow.
We found some cool keto chips that are pretty tasty. Kilo chips made with almond flour. I've been meal prepping. That's been my side hustle.
Oh snap!
Making Jorge's been buying meals.
Oh,
his coworkers want to buy meals. Damn. But I'm like,
yo, if it goes outside the house, double.
But I'm worried about quality control. And if they get food poisoning,
you could get sued.
I don't have an LLC. I don't have like they did have to personally sue me.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
I'm gonna keep it in the family.
Yeah, keep it in the family. Just get Jorge sick, and yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Honestly,
he's been liking the meals, but then he was like, "Oh, because one time I just did chicken with beans. You know how mom did it, and then he was like, I couldn't figure out if I was hungry or upset." He's like, "Where are the carbs?" I was like, "Beans are carbs apparently, and protein." He's like, "Nah."
It also helps with the digestion.
So I did quinoa with brown rice in there. That's the motherfucking thing. I'm sorry, YouTube, bleep me out. But I've been doing these meal preps. Mm-hmm. I've been starving all day.
Yep.
At work. And I'm hungry. I have a little apple. Or I have some beef jerky. And your bitch can't lose weight. Have I weighed myself? No. But I'm not feeling like I lost weight. And I've been doing those stupid 10,000 steps like TikTok said. No. Mm-hmm. No. Oh, which reminds me, I want to get some new sorry, this is not even important for the podcast. But Morgan and I haven't talked in a while. He's been too busy. Wow. But I want to get some Hoka shoes, like, or some like good walking shoes. Because I'm getting blisters all over my toes from my walking.
What happened to the Dr. Scholl's?
Those are not for walking, bro.
Sorry.
Not for 10,000 steps.
Well, I mean,
incline.
You got to keep them feet in shape, in gear.
Yeah, Feet Finder's not going well.
Oh, okay. There's our update.
Our week update. Yeah, it's not about feet on that app. It's all lies.
Right.
It's 100% lies.
Yeah,
they want about, feet with something else.
Feet with something else. Yeah.
Feet is like the background.
Yeah, it doesn't matter about the foot.
It doesn't even matter about the foot. Oh, so don't believe anything you see, guys. Every time you see a stupid video, the guy's like, "How much you have in your bank account?" And the girl goes, "100K." And then like, "What do you do?" "I am on Feet Finder." It's because they're posting their puss on there and stuff. It's not like for their feet.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's
sorry.
I don't know what you're gonna do. Like, are you gonna cancel your account, or are you just gonna keep on?
Well, we paid for the year. Like $20 or something. Oh. And I was like, can I at least break even? But I would have to like lose my morals. So it was a loss.
Well, maybe, at 363 days, someone will be like, you know what? All right.
Let's get some feet this time.
Yeah. I need a break. I have a bad addiction at this point. I just need plain old feet.
Let's change it up.
Just change it up. It's like a diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're ridiculous. And then if they want to see your feet, they're like, add me on Snapchat. That's how I do it. And I'm like, no, because then you'll know my phone number and all this weird stuff. Yeah. Hell no.
Get away.
It's all a trick.
Exactly. That dude, I got so scared when you first brought it up. Mm-hmm. And you were so like enthusiastic, because even on the last episode you were just like, if you want to see me, follow on.
Pretty sure people thought I was joking.
You know what, they probably did. They're like, what is Brittany up to now? Yeah. Well,
what is she up to?
She's in a scandalous situation now. The podcast has
my
reached
feet
a scandal.
For free. I don't care anymore.
This is the first scandal for the podcast. We're gonna have to get ahead of this and make sure Brittany doesn't show her puss. Right? Keep your morals in check.
Exactly.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's been my I guess you could say drama. Because even people at work were like, how'd it go on Feet Finder? I was like, I don't even want to talk about it. It's like embarrassing.
It's a sensitive issue now. It's just like
a very sensitive issue.
You know what? And now we have it recorded. Sorry.
Yeah.
Now you can replay it over and over again.
That's okay. That's a Feet Finder. I wish I could sue those guys for these false promises. There needs to be like, you need to be checking on these things, pal.
Yeah. There should be like a safe one, right? Like a Feet Finder safety one where it's literally just feet and you don't have to worry about going.
That was the whole point of this one, supposedly.
So you have an account for a whole year. That's
literally. And then there's like the sellers.
Yeah.
All the pictures.
Oh.
Like their profile pictures are not feet.
No.
And like, what the hell is this?
Is it one of those where like they did it just so where their feet are in the mirror behind them, like that kind of deal, like a tall mirror?
Okay, like think of like a laying down position so you can see the booty, and then there's a foot popping up.
Whoa.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a whole bait and switch.
Listen, whatever, man. What do they always say? Sex sells.
Sex sells.
That's it.
So
the only way to excel is to sell sex.
Maybe I'll put Nathan's pictures on there or something.
Oh snap! I mean, listen, when you posted that story yesterday, I knew. I was like, those are Nathan's veins.
And Nathan goes, it's barely in the picture. I was like, Marc Anthony knows where those veins are.
Come on. And he also has the pterodactyl.
Yeah, that's true. See.
So I was like, wow, there he is, man. This guy, he's probably in so much shape now. Like,
yeah, this boy's getting vascular with our stupid meal plan and workouts, and then me.
He's loving it.
I'm just I'm built like a mother.
It's gonna happen. You just gotta, I am still struggling, but I'm weight loss. I'm losing weight. I mean, and
way to brag.
I need to lose more because I'm in a weird place where I know I've lost weight, and I acknowledge it, and I'm like, yeah, I did it. But also, it's like sometimes I look in the mirror, I go, did I? You know what I mean? Like,
you did lose a lot of weight, bro. You could definitely tell in your face too.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that freaked me out yesterday because I had to FaceTime mom and I was like, oh my gosh, today I don't feel like I lost my weight, and she's gonna see me on FaceTime and she's like, Marc Anthony, what happened? You were losing weight before I left.
What have you done?
What have you done? And it's because of my haircut. You know what I mean? Like my hair when I had a little bit more, so it made my face to look even more slimmer, I feel like. And then when I cut it, I don't know.
No, your face still looks slim.
Thanks, dog.
Got you, bro.
Listen, man. Okay, so movie watching is obviously going to become more difficult for me. I'm going to get used to watching stuff.
You need to watch stuff with headphones, bro.
I already watched stuff with subtitles, but now I know I really have to rely on subtitles now.
So now you can watch K-dramas like you should.
Listen, Woo, we only did the one episode, but it was so good. The one thing we said after you guys left showing us, we were like, it's a really good show.
Yeah.
The hard part is she speaks so fast that even the subtitles go fast. So we're like, that's what we talked about. That is like, that was our thing. Like, man, but it's really cute. It's really good. What is it called? Extraordinary Woo?
Extraordinary Attorney Woo.
Yeah, she's so awesome. She's so cute, and but yeah, we only watched that one episode, so sorry. I feel like I do that with every K-drama.
Everything I show you, you just watch one episode.
Yeah.
So I guess I can only show you movies at this point.
I don't know what it is, man. Like we watched Train to Busan. That was dope.
Like I said,
really enjoyed that.
Like I said it would be.
That was really good actually, but it just, I don't know, when it comes to shows, it's hard for me to watch shows unless I can binge it. Sometimes
Attorney Woo, all the episodes are out.
I know, but sometimes like the episodes, like it's like an hour long and you feel the hour, that's sometimes that plays in.
We've been we've been watching a new K-drama called Vincenzo. And it's not new. It's been on Netflix for like a couple of years. But we finally sat down and watched it. Every episode's like an hour and 30 minutes. Oof. But it flies by, in my humble opinion. Yeah. Because this is like the only K-drama I've seen with blood and guts and violence and guns.
Wasn't Squid Games like that?
I mean, yeah, but that was like... You know what I mean? There's not that many with that. Like if they have it, it's more like they don't show a lot of it. Like we watched one with the serial killer. It didn't have a lot of like violence shown. It's just like kind of talked about, or there's like a montage, but it's really fast. You don't actually see like stabbing and stuff. So, like, but this one you like, yeah. This guy, he like works for the mafia, or he used to be a consigliere.
Oh yeah.
In Italy, and he's a Korean guy, and then he goes back to Korea, and then he's like trying to hide the fact that he used to work for the mafia, but he keeps ending up. It's just really good. Like
I don't know if that's a good pitch.
Okay. Okay, here's the pitch.
Show me. Here we go.
So he leaves Italy to go back to Korea. Because there's this apartment complex that he has a bunch of gold hidden on the underneath it, $1 trillion of gold or something like that. But if anyone tries, like only 3 people know about this gold, and if anyone tries to break in there, the whole building can collapse on it. So the whole time he's trying to get these people to leave the complex so he can like go in there, get the gold, because the person who owns the gold is dead. So he's gonna split it between him and this guy, his partner. Meanwhile, there's a bunch of other shiznaughts going on. Like there's a pharmaceutical company that's kind of basically killing people, and he has to put his conciliary work into things. They end up blowing up the pharmaceutical company to save people. It's just intense. I can't even explain it. And like it's just like an ongoing battle.
Okay.
For this guy. Yeah. Like he becomes friends with like this lawyer, and he's trying to help him with these things, and he's like, you need to stay out of it because these people are like the mafia. They're gonna kill you. And then there's this one scene, they're like chilling, eating, and then this person just runs through the restaurant with a truck and kills them right in front of him. And that's when he's like, I need revenge.
I don't
know. It's all about revenge.
I don't know.
My favorite thing.
Did you
Am I the best person to explain everything? No.
No, but it's okay. You tried your best.
It's because there's 20 episodes and we're on episode 11. So I don't want to spoil anything that happens.
I think next time I see you, just spoil the whole thing. I don't think I'm going to watch it. Hey, did you watch House of Dragon?
No, I don't watch that weird shit.
Yo, man, we watched the first episode. And I mean, it's very Game of Thrones. And Game of Thrones, to me, I watched a lot of episodes, but I just never could get into it.
Because it's swords and sandals.
Swords and sandals, man. I just can't. I really can't. It doesn't interest me whatsoever.
But why do you even try then?
Because I want to be able to be like, I tried. Because I'm not gonna try with what was it called, Rings of Power. I'm not gonna even bother. I don't care about Lord of the Rings and all that. Sorry, don't be mad at me, people. I know everyone's doing this, but
this is why nobody listens to our show.
You're right. Yeah,
because we don't have an open mind about things.
Yeah. You know, I mean. Anyways, I still gave it a try. I was like, let me see. I want to be in the know. Of course, man. You know, we're at the end of our pregnancy, and they show something happening, and I'm like, what? Why is this happening? It's like the first C-section in Westeros or whatever, and it was just one of those uncomfortable things to watch, you know. And so it was just like, well, I'm out. I'm good. I had my fill of blood and guts, and
that was literally the first episode.
Yeah, the first episode was very eventful.
That's Game of Thrones style, though.
I know.
These people have weird fantasy.
And Matt Smith he's great, but it's just like, you know what?
He's always a good bad guy, though. Yeah. Is he a bad guy in this show?
Yeah, pretty much.
He has the face of a bad guy.
He really, he does.
I watched another movie where he like the way he like looked, and what was it? Something in Soho. Last Night in Soho. He's a bad guy in that one.
Yeah.
He's terrifying. His face is scary. But if you hear his real accent, it just makes him non-threatening at all. Well, I think because he's from Blackpool or something.
Yeah.
Or Blackburn, I can't remember. But his real accent, I just like, okay, he's not that scary now.
Yeah, so I checked out on that, and like I said, I'm not gonna bother with the Lord of the Rings. I tried to watch the first movie again. I got further in. It's just not for me. I'm sorry. I know some people, they're huge fans of it, and it's part of like cinematic history, but
What, Lord of the Rings?
yeah.
Trash. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I've gotten to the point where it's just like, listen, some movies I'm just not gonna see. You know what I mean?
Have you seen the like Northman? He still said no to
No,
that too.
I'm not gonna watch that.
That's a weird movie too, apparently.
I heard it was weird. But I heard a lot of people liked it too. So
I want to see Don't Worry, Darling, but
Ooh. Woof.
mixed bag, a mixed
It's got some
bag.
mix and so much controversy going on with that movie. It's so crazy. Like, it's one of those movies that you want to hear more. You want to watch a movie about what happened behind the scenes as
Yeah.
opposed to actually watching the movie.
Did you? There's a video of Harry Styles getting interviewed with the cast,
Yeah.
and they're like, "What do you like about this movie?"
Oh yeah.
They're like, "It's a movie. I like that it feels like a movie." That's what he sounds like. And then Chris Pine,
He's dead
he's
inside.
like such a great actor. He's just sitting there, but you can see with his neck,
Yeah.
he looks like he wants to kill him. It was like that.
But like, and that's the crappy part, is that now we were reading into everything, right? Like
Yeah.
the whole Spitgate thing, like, what
Well,
what
they
would happen?
know that Harry Styles didn't deserve that movie. I'm sorry. I hate Harry Styles shamers or haters because I love him.
Right. You do love him. Great music.
But he does not have the skills to be a lead. In Dunkirk, he had maybe like 3 or 4 lines.
Yeah, but it was serviceable in that movie, but that's because
Yeah,
Christopher Nolan knows how to use actors.
It worked in that movie, but how could you say that role like helped him earn that
And going
to be a lead?
Despite what you think of Shia LaBeouf, he is a talented actor. So trading for Harry Styles, it's not comparable. Despite whatever you may think about Shia, the dude can act. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. I had high faith. I was like, oh, maybe he's exactly what they're looking for or whatever. But everyone walked away with not enjoying his performance. And Chris Pine looks great. I saw that dinner scene. They put out that and I was like, man, Chris Pine he is so good.
Yeah.
And I only saw him in that clip. And of course, Florence Pugh, nothing to take away from her.
She's gonna be great.
She's amazing. She popped out of nowhere. I remember I never saw the movie, but the first time seeing her was that Fighting with My Family, that wrestler movie where she's like, Dwayne Johnson like produced it and stuff like that. I think he cameos in it too. And she wants to be a wrestler or something. I don't know the premise because I never saw the movie, but that was the first time she popped up on my radar. And then after that, man, she's just everywhere.
Everywhere.
Black Widow, Little Women.
Well, she was in that Midsommar that Nathan hates.
I don't want to see that ever.
You said that was such a weird movie.
I heard,
yeah.
I heard it's a weird one, but she's great.
And I feel bad that the movie's a stinker.
Me too.
And I don't know if I think I'll have to end up watching it when it's like free on TV because everyone's like it's predictable. Like, but the trailer looks so good. But every time I see Olivia Wilde, I can't help but laugh because my coworker said this thing because she's, she has a thing about big foreheads. So one day she goes, if I had a big forehead, I'd kill myself.
Oh my God.
I couldn't stop laughing because I was like, I thought she would say I would have to get bangs.
Yeah.
Or do something. But she literally said, I would kill myself. So every time I see Olivia Wilde, I think about, I was like, what if my coworker had this for?
Now you made me self-conscious about my forehead. Like, what if your coworker had my forehead? Like,
you don't have a big forehead.
I feel like I do in this video.
Nathan makes fun of me because he says I have a 3 head.
Am I a forehead?
You have a 3 head too.
3 head? Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Anyways, we can do that on video now.
Yeah.
Look at guys.
Our whole family has a small forehead.
Well, that's good. I mean,
Justine has a little bit bigger forehead.
Yeah. Well, some people can pull out bangs though. So
I can't do bangs because my forehead's too short. So then my bangs would be like the ugly 70s ones. Anyway. But yeah, so I do want to, I still kind of want to watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone looks like Gemma Chan, Chris Pine. It's such a good cast, and they fucked it up.
A lot of yeah.
And you know, Shia had to expose.
Man, Shia, he came with
Olivia Wilde.
You know what, man? I don't know what it is. I was telling Alyssa, I said, you know, I still, I don't know why he's the one actor that I'm still kind of like pulling for. Like, just fix your life. You know what I mean? Like I gave up on.
He really fucked up.
Yeah, and you know I gave up on like Kanye and all that, but like with Shia, I still watched his interview with John Bernthal, and it was fascinating. You know, it was
that. You know, maybe his comeback will be a movie with Brad Pitt and John Bernthal. Maybe they'll make something.
Yeah, I hope so. But that conversation was just super fascinating. Bernthal, man, he'd be cool to talk with, but I feel like he just looks into your soul. Like you're gonna say stuff that you know, you wouldn't normally say, and you're
it looks like he's trying to catch you in a lie too.
Yeah, because he just stares.
He's so chill. But the whole time I was like, Shia LaBeouf, where are you from? Aren't you from California? What is this accent that you have?
I don't know. You're right. He does have like kind of like a twang, right? Like
and I'm like,
but it feels like it's like an amalgamation of all the voices he's ever done, and that's what like kind of like he's probably like what's his name, Presley. What's Austin Butler?
He's getting his voice back. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that they cast
my nose itches.
Euphoria guy as Elvis? They cast him. They're doing a Priscilla movie.
I did see that.
Yeah.
But how are they not picking up what we're throwing down? Miles Teller looks like freaking Elvis. Jacob Elordi does not have the face. He doesn't have the.
You think? Uh-oh. she backed off of that one.
We're on video format. People are gonna, if I say anything mean about him, they're gonna be like, "What about you, fat bitch?" You know how YouTube people can be.
Yeah. We'll try to get rid of any
my of thought process. You heard everyone say Miles Teller looks like Elvis. Jacob Elordi has a few movies. He likes that old school vintage stuff, but we've only seen him in Euphoria and a Netflix rom-com.
Mm-hmm.
And what was that other thriller movie with Ben Affleck that nobody saw? Where with Ana de Armas and Ben Affleck?
Crap. It was on Hulu. It was a Deep Water or something.
Yeah, that's the only movies that show his acting chops.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he could do the Elvis style. He just seems like a stiff actor to me. I like him as an actor because I totally believe he's an a-hole when I'm watching Euphoria and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I watch interviews with him. I'm like, oh, he's so chill, like a chill dude. But he can't. I don't know if he could be Elvis.
Elvis is
Miles
awesome.
Teller has so many interviews where he's talking about how he's pushing, like he's like, I wanted to be in the Elvis movie. I practiced this and this and this. Maybe he can do the accent. Maybe that's why.
I don't know.
Is the Jacob Elordi one a biopic, or we already had a movie?
I know. Apparently, this is all about Priscilla. So I
Oh, so he's like a background.
Yeah, so I don't know how much he's gonna be in. It's not gonna be it's probably not gonna be him performing. It's probably about how they met and like that side of the story.
All right, that's fine then.
But you're right though. It's like we already got Elvis, and we had a really great like Austin Butler's amazing as Elvis.
And you forget that Elvis doesn't look like that until they show the end.
Exactly.
I was like, they did such a good job. I wasn't like, I didn't really care that he didn't look 100% like him, but he like all his movements, the way he acted, everything felt like I was watching Elvis.
Man. So speaking of performances, I decided to watch a B movie on Netflix, a movie that Nathan might really enjoy.
B movie?
A B movie, you know, or you know what? Probably a D minus type of movie.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the B movie.
No, not the B movie. No, man. It's called, I think, called Reprisal. It's with Frank Grillo and Bruce Willis, and it came out in 2018. I don't know, something about the little like, you know, they play those like clips when you are on it, and I was like, man, I don't know. I like Frank Grillo. He's a really good actor. And
who's that guy?
He's
let me look up his face.
Yeah, he's in Warrior. He's Crossbones. Is it Crossbones in Captain America? You'll recognize him. He's a handsome dude.
Willow?
Grillo, yeah.
Oh, Grillo.
Yeah, Frank Grillo.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I'll check it out. Even if
Boss level.
Yeah, even if Bruce Willis is in it, Frank will be great. But man, I don't want to say anything mean because we obviously know what happened to Bruce Willis, right?
Yeah.
But man, the fact that they didn't catch it
early on.
This is 2018.
Like, I think they've been hiding it for a while.
Well, I know they've been hiding it, but it was like how? Like I would just, he had like maybe 50 lines in the movie, and all of them weren't, you know, we've seen him so many times do such a great job that you're like, who, you know, at some point you got to be like, you know what, I think we're not going to hire, you know, before the reveal, you know what I mean? Like, you know, maybe we should give Bruce Willis a break, because you go on his IMDb and it's all of these type of movies. But I will say, so it's hard to say anything bad about him because you know what's been revealed within the last year, and you feel bad, and you're like, the guy just wants to act. He just wanted to be in movies. I get that. But the thing is, I started looking at his IMDb, and I was seeing, oh, Michael Rooker's doing these type of movies. John Malkovich is doing these type of movies. And it's like, how are these actors coming over to do these kind of throwaway movies, right? And I finally got it. These are movies you make in the backyard with your best friends. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to make any sense.
Yeah.
You know, this movie in particular, this guy, Frank Grillo, is like a manager at a bank. It gets robbed. Of course, he's traumatized, so he wants to find out where this guy is. So he goes searching for the robber with Bruce Willis's help, and finds him, and it ends up becoming a, you know, mano-y-mano at the end. And it was just like, I was just sitting there going, this is literally like, you're sitting in the backyard with your friends. You're like, okay, yeah. And then I die, but I don't really die. You know what I mean? Shoot me, but I'm going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And guess what? At the very end, which is what happened in this movie, I'm going to become a cop. The whole movie is the lead up to prove that Frank Grillo's character can become a cop, basically, you know. This is his training day.
Wow.
So, but I don't know why I finished it. I could have stopped it at any moment.
You're one of those people that cannot not finish a movie.
But I gave it a shot. But it's still, I just, you know.
See, me, if I don't like a movie, 30 minutes in, I'll shut that thing off.
Well, what I did was I watched it for you in case Nathan wants to watch it.
He's not going to watch it. I'm not going to.
That clip is very convincing. Like, oh, bank robber.
Any movie on Netflix that the cover picture is like two guys with guns.
That's like, exactly what's on the picture.
I knew it. Nathan's like, that looks good.
That one right there.
I immediately know, like, if we can't find anything to watch, then I'm like, beep, beep, beep. I try to go really fast if I see that, like, that title. He's like, whoa, what was that? What was that?
Yeah. You should do a TikTok. Immediately no. Immediately no. Yeah, don't watch it.
It's just because he's like, I want to watch it, but I know you're not gonna like it. I was like, it's not that I'm not gonna like it. It's just that I've seen 50 of them already.
Yeah.
Because it's always the same premise, or 30 minutes in, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I already know what's gonna happen.
Well, that's the point of these movies, that they're unrealistic. Like they're just
throwaway movies.
Yeah, they're
for people that don't need a plot that day.
These are the movies that would have come out theatrically back in the 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now they can't. And now movies are held to a higher standard nowadays. And sometimes it's nice to have just a fun movie. You know what I mean?
I wanted, that blonde movie after you told me all the stuff. Yeah. I was like, And then I saw a news article. People are upset about this movie. And I was like, what the heck? They had a big standing O at that festival.
Yeah.
But I mean, they do the O for anyone. They did it for Don't Worry, Darlings. I think it's just out of respect. But they were, I don't know why they're getting upset with Ana de Armas, though. Like, they should be upset with the writer and the director, because they were saying it was like an R-word fantasy movie. And that, like, imagine, like, someone makes a movie about you, and they put things that didn't maybe not even happen to you, and they make it like such a long scene about it.
Yeah.
And they're like, everything just felt like it was like it was more of a movie about the sex stuff.
Right.
Not about what happened to her when she was little. And so I don't know. I don't know if I could watch it. But her childhood is messed up, because I already watched her documentary on Netflix. And it kind of explains a lot.
I have no interest. I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I wanted to watch it because I didn't think it was going to have, like, I knew there might be some controversial things in it.
Yeah.
But not the whole movie.
Well, and I think it got rated NC-17, so even then it's like a red flag. Like, well, okay. Yeah.
Lordy Lord. So I'm out of movie options now. I do want to watch The Whale. Hopefully there's nothing too shoddy in that one.
Hey, man. Shout out to Brendan Fraser, man.
Brendan Fraser. He's, oh my God. I've been following so many pages where, like, they're, like, living for his comeback.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in movies here and there, but I haven't watched them because they don't, what's the word called? Promote it, I guess?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw something on Netflix with him and Travolta, and I was like, looked interesting, or at least it looked like he was really doing good acting.
But he really got screwed over with the industry, apparently.
I loved him in The Mummy.
Yeah. He revealed how he was getting abused and stuff.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He looks like a man that was like, what's the word called?
Well, this is his comeback.
Yeah.
You know, he might walk away with an Oscar by next year or whatever. So
he deserves it. He's such a nice guy.
And it was so cool with even though we say we see The Rock everywhere, it was cool for him to come out and say, you know, Brendan gave me a shot when it was my first movie role or whatever in The Mummy Returns. I'm like, man, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, dang.
Damn.
Wow. Guess what?
What?
We made our time.
What?
I know, man. It flies by. I didn't get to talk about some of the stuff I wanted to talk about, but
sorry.
Next time. No, it was great. It was great. So, of course, as always, Britt, I would like you to do the outro. So, if you can, don't forget all the places that we are. YouTube.
It's been a month. How am I supposed to remember what to talk about?
I don't know.
This has been the Movie Reference with your hosts, Mark and Brittany. Our show premiere. Wait, when are we posting this though? Because we usually post on Tuesday.
It's still coming out Tuesdays.
Okay, we still coming out on Tuesdays, but now we're gonna be on video format on YouTube's. Okay, when you look it up on YouTube though, you need to keep the words all together. The Movie Reference, because if you put the space movie space reference, a bunch of other stuff pops up that's not us. So
you already looked?
That might have been a bad title choice, but
wow.
I'm just kidding.
But they don't even say the movie reference when you look it up.
No, yeah, but you have to keep it all together. Then we're the first thing to pop up.
Well, we also the first thing, if you do space it out, you have to put the filter on for channels, and usually.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, subscribe. Anyway, so we're on there. We're on Spotify. We're on Anchor, and we're on Apple. If you're one of those people that use Apple Music, we're on there. Yep. So check us out. Listen to all our other 52 podcasts. I think you'll like us.
We hope.
This
could very well be our last season.